Hey guys, it's Shock here, and I got a double feature for you. It's two gym battles off Pokemon WiFi League. The first one is against TheDartherick, the ground gym. I lead with my Porygon-z named Annoyance, and the song is Unchain the Night by Dawkins. So I get the special attack boost, so yay. I'm Scarfed, so I'm swinging outspeed that Swampert. I go with Dark Pulse, and it does almost half, which I'm impressed with. He's got leftovers, so I'm going to go for another Dark Pulse, which puts him in the 3-hit KO range. He goes for a Protect. And obviously I'm still locked into Dark Pulse. I'm going to Dark Pulse to finish that Swampert off now. Sorry about that. So he goes in Explorato. Hoping I wasn't Scarfed, but I am Scarfed. And obviously, that does a lot to him. But he's Specs. So that's going to do a lot to me. He's going to switch on to Scizor. And I'm going to Dark Pulse. And wait for it. I get a crit. So he's going to go for a Bullet Punch, and I live at Bullet Punch with 19 HP, yes, and finish that Scizor off with another Dark Pulse. I'm like, wow, my Porygon-z is just destroying his team. So I go for another Dark Pulse, foddering off my Porygon-z, and his Vaporeon item hand pops out of nowhere. Pwns my Porygon-z. So I go with Ninja XD. I meant to call it Ninja XD, but I screwed up on the name. So there goes that Vaporeon. So he goes back into Explorato, and now I know he's Scarfed, not Specs, because he just outran a max speed Timid Nature Sceptile. So I go into my Empoleon named Gwyn. It's my special attack version. And he goes for the Eruption, and that does a good bit, so I decide not to go with Agility, and just go for the Surf to get rid of it. So he goes out into Mystico, and he goes for an EQ, which I think finishes off my Gwyn. Yeah, there goes my Gwyn. So, now I'm going to go out in my Weavile, and I'm going to Ice Shard for the instant KO. Muscle Band. Yeah. So he goes out into Bloody, and I'm going to Ice Shard his Bloody. And I think he lives that. Yeah, he does. And he goes for a Surf. Now, Weavile surprisingly have a decent special defense number, which explains why I live that. And I go for another Ice Punch, and I get a useless crit. So, good game, Darth. Rate, comments, like, comment, subscribe, and check out his channel. Peace. Sorry, second part. Yay. Okay, and the second part is against Jasmine, who's the Ice Gym leader on Pokemon WiFi League. So, you just watched me claim Badge 7. Can I claim Badge 8? So, she's over the Bombness now, and I go out into Annoyance, leading with that Porygon-z again. And I get the attack boost, which isn't what I wanted. And she goes out into Tentacruel, and I just lock myself into Tri-Attack. Which, Tentacruels are pretty good at special defense, so pretty much just absorbs it. And she's got Black Sludge, so I'm going to go for another Tri-Attack, just a little more that time, and she hits with Blizzard. And it does, like, nothing. So I'm like, oh, boy. Here we go. I think I finished her Tentacruel off with another Tri-Attack. Not too sure. No, it lives. She surfs, and I think my Porygon-z faints. Yes, because she gets a crit. So I go into my Life Orbed Azelf named Terror, and I just go for the Psychic to finish that Tentacruel off. So she goes down to Walrein, and it goes for Protect, and I was going to go for Psychic because I thought about going with the Boom, but I didn't. So I just go for a Psychic, and that Walrein, I get a crit. So there goes the Walrein. So I guess crit for a crit. So she goes on to Mamoswine, which is obviously going to pwn my Azelf with Ice Shard, because Azelf has, like, paper-thin defense and special defense. She gets a crit, too. So, crit to crit, back-to-back crits. So I go into my Moltres named Volcano, and I just go for the Fire Blast, because I thought about Sunny Dang, but I should go for Fire Blast. She might be carrying Stone Edge, and it's obviously the one-hit KO. So I take some hail damage. She goes out into Dragonite, and I go straight for the Sunny Day. And she misses with Thunder. So I just go straight for the Fire Blast, which, thanks to the boost from Sunny Day, does a good bit. And she hits with Thunder, and I think one hit KOs my Volcano. She does. And I'm like, wow, because that Dragonite reminds me of the one you fight, one of Lance's, in Soul Silver, which is what I have. So I go into Tito, my Arcanine, and I go for the Crunch, and it doesn't kill. And I was like, I probably should have went for the Fire Fang. And she goes for Superpower, and Arcanine hits a decent defense number, and she said her attack wasn't that high on her Dragonite, so that explains why I didn't do nearly as much damage. She goes out into Bomb of Snow, and the Hailstorm's back thanks to its ability, and I one-hit KO with Fire Fang. Now, the battle gets interesting after the crit. Okay. I didn't notice I got a crit. Oh, the song is, Breaking the Chain by Dokken. So I go for the Fire Fang, and this Glaceon is going to live. And she sets up a barrier. And after the barrier, she's going to live this Fire Fang. And hit me with Blizzard. And I'm going to survive the Blizzard. I'm going to take some more hail damage. And Snow Cloak activates, and I miss with Fire Fang. And she kills me off with Blizzard. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to go into my... What can I go into? I'm going to go in my Expert Belt, Galad, named PK Sparks. And I'm just going to go for the close combat. So, good game, Jasmine. Rate, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. God, I still am not used to that. Make sure you check out her YouTube channel. She has one, TheDartherick's YouTube channel, and Pokemon WiFi League. The garble noise you just heard was because I forgot to mute part of this. So, peace, guys.